Internet. If you have to find out something on the subject, what do most of us do? Google it. Yeah, you look it up. What about news? Where do you get your news from?
Internet.
Internet. TV. I still like reading a newspaper. You know, I think eventually they're going to go away, but there's just something I like sitting down and reading the newspaper. You probably get all this stuff on the internet, but I still like that. Now, is everything on the internet true?
Yes. Yes.
Michael? Yeah.
Except what comes out of President Trump's mouth.
Well, is it fake news or is it real? How do you know if it's real? If it's true? You go to another website on the internet that tells you if it's true or not, right? I didn't know they're true. Yeah. Well, does anyone watch the TV news anymore? There's 3 of us. Apparently you have to be over 50 or something. Over 40. Yeah. Are news stations or news reporters biased?
Yes.
Yeah, well finally we got something we can agree on. There's always 2 sides of the story, and usually you can pick up their bias or which side of the story they're telling. The reality is we're all biased. Anyone that doesn't say or that says they're not biased is either a liar or completely clueless. And I won't say which one you are. But when you voted in this last election, you were biased. You picked one candidate over the other. That's bias. When you go to a restaurant, you order one item, you're biased because you like stuff. The problem is everyone thinks their bias is right or their opinion is better, right? Well, what about spiritual truth? What about godly wisdom? Where do we get that from? Hopefully the Bible. I hope you're reading your Bible in order to get a biblical worldview. Well, let's continue our study in James to see what we can find about truth and wisdom. Now, review last week. Remember what Mark talked about? Shut your mouth. You'd all be better off. That's what I took from it. No, the tongue is a problem. It can start a whole forest fire, do a lot of damage. Man, I wish if we could just all control our tongue, how much nicer this would be for the rest of us. What a difference that would make. You should preach that again. I don't think they're fully convinced. Well, let's continue in James to see what we can find out. James 3:13-18. Who is wise and understanding among you? Let them show it by their good life, by deeds done in the humility that comes from wisdom. But if you harbor bitter envy and selfish ambition in your hearts, do not boast about it or deny the truth. Such wisdom does not come down from heaven, but is earthly, unspiritual, demonic. For where you have envy and selfish ambition, there you find disorder and every evil practice. But the wisdom that comes from heaven is first of all pure, then peace-loving, considerate, submissive, full of mercy and good fruit, impartial and sincere. Peacemakers who sow in peace reap a harvest of righteousness. Okay, what comes to mind when you hear the word wisdom? Old? Smart? Experience? Yeah, looking at somebody can look at all the implications of a decision and has understanding that. I think we have a better understanding of what unwise choices look like. Those are probably easier to see and to find out. You have more experience in that area? So you have wisdom and unwise choices. Well, I looked up the word wisdom in the Greek, and it means wisdom, wise. So, now, according to this passage, should we be able to tell if someone's wise or not? Yes. Now, let's take a closer look to see how can we tell if someone's wise. James 3:13. Who is wise and understanding among you? Let them show it by their good life, by deeds done in the humility that comes from wisdom. Okay, 3 things here. First of all, how will people know if we're wise or not? Because I tell them my opinion all the time, right? No, they will know if you are wise or not by the life you live. Are you living a good life? How do you even know what that looks like? Well, the second point tells us, by deeds done in humility. Now, what's the comic strip picture of wisdom, the wise guy? The beard's sitting on top of a mountain. You got to climb the mountain to go get his wisdom. Okay? Does anyone see the irony in that? He's not having to deal with all of us down here. How can he have wisdom? He doesn't have life experience. He just sits up there, right? So I'm disagreeing with that one. But the biblical definition, they'll know by deeds done in humility. Now, you can tell a wise person by their actions and decisions, which leads us to the third point, and that is humility comes from wisdom. Someone that truly has a lot of wisdom is going to be humble. The more you know, the more you realize you don't know. And it seems like the people that don't know as much seem to think they know everything and want to tell everyone about that. It's the same thing spiritually. The closer you get to God, the closer you get to the light, you realize how much of a sinner you are. So godly wisdom is not expressed by you telling everyone else how they should live. Godly wisdom is you living your life with humility that comes from the knowledge of who God is. Did you get that? We all want to show everyone how smart we are by telling them. And I have a saying that if you have to tell me, it's probably not true. I should be able to see it or tell it or know it. Can you see me there, Alex? Behind there. The Bible says that I will, if it looks to me what the Bible is saying, it's going to show in my life if I have wisdom or not. And by doing good deeds of humility, that's one of the characteristics. Now, is this being found elsewhere in the Bible? Yes. Look at 1 Peter 2:11. Dear friends, I urge you as foreigners and exiles to abstain from sinful desires which wage war against your soul. There's a battle going on in all of us, and it's a reality. Live such good lives among the pagans that though they accuse you of doing wrong, they may see your good deeds and glorify God in the day you visit. Now, I would venture to guess that every one of you has an opinion about every other person in this room, right? On how they live their life, their behavior, how they spend their money, their parenting skills, and on and on and on. Well, guess what? They all have an opinion about you also. The key is, don't worry or focus about on what everyone else is doing. You need to look at yourself in the mirror to see if are you acting in humility, and that comes from wisdom. And the wisdom is coming from the Word of God. One of the biggest arguments against Christianity is that we're all hypocrites, right? We don't practice what we preach. And that is a real difficult argument to rebut, because they've got a lot of evidence against us. If we had wisdom, our life should be such that they don't have ammunition to come against us. Philippians 2:14 says, do everything without grumbling or arguing, so that you may become blameless and pure, children of God without fault in a warped and crooked generation. Then you will shine among them like stars in the sky. Are we living in a warped and crooked generation? I think so. Do we do everything without grumbling and arguing? Not so much. Are we a light to the world? Are we shining like stars? Or do we grumble and complain along with the rest of them? Yeah. Well, tell the person next to you, stop grumbling. Yeah. Now, I've said this before, but I think every one of us, again, I said earlier today, should live outside the country, in an undeveloped country. The stuff we complain about and argue about, we are so blessed and fortunate here if we really saw how the majority of the world lived. Now, as Christians, we should, of all people, should realize this world is temporary and short-lived. This isn't all there is. Eternity is way longer and way more important. One of the signs of wisdom is you understand what's really important. When a little kid doesn't get to watch their TV show, what happens? Yeah, it's a meltdown. As you get older, you realize that's really not that important. And again, we can tell grandma. Yeah. See how wise we get. Yeah. When we truly have God's wisdom, we're going to remember what's important and what's not. The things we really get upset over, I don't think we really need to get upset over those in eternity. Next one, Titus 2:6. Similarly, encourage the young men to be self-controlled. Now, this is a little sexually biased. Why doesn't it say for the young women to be self-controlled? Well, because it's the young men that have all the problems. Yeah. In everything, set them an example by doing what is good. In your teaching, show integrity, seriousness, and soundness. I'm in trouble already there. And soundness of speech that cannot be condemned, so that those who oppose you may be ashamed because they have nothing bad to say about you. Now, here's the deal. It doesn't matter how smart you are, how much wisdom you have. If we're acting like knuckleheads, people aren't going to listen to you. As Christians, the world is watching to find out, do we have character flaws? And they're going to use that as a reason not to believe the gospel. Now, how many times have you discounted the message because of the messenger? It happens. The reality is we do. We shouldn't, but we do. And as Christians, people are going to say, are not going to believe in God because of our behavior. And it shouldn't be that way. Now, we need to be careful with this and how we live it out. Christians are known more for what we're against than what we're for. We can become very legalistic and condescending with people that are doing things we don't think they should. Look at Colossians 2:20. Since you died with Christ to the elemental spiritual forces of this world, why, as though you still belong to the world, do you submit to its rules? Do not handle, do not taste, do not touch. These rules, which have to do with things that are all designed to perish with use, are based on merely human commands and teachings. Such regulations indeed have an appearance of wisdom with their self-imposed worship, their false humility, and their harsh treatment of the body, but they lack any value in restraining sensual indulgences. You see the difference here? There are human commands and teachings that have the appearance of wisdom, but are they from God? Do they change the heart? With God, it's always a heart issue. God's about transforming our hearts. The world ways are focusing about our flesh. Wisdom comes when we realize what is important and what is not. So back to James 3:14. But if you harbor bitter envy and selfish ambition in your hearts, do not boast about it or deny the truth. Now, do you know when someone is bitter or selfish? Yeah, how do you know? They won't stop talking about it. Now, I always cringe when I hear someone telling about a time when they were offended or they were wrong, and they're retelling the story. They always say, so I gave them a piece of my mind. Well, do you see what they are saying there? Do you see what they're doing? They're boasting about the bitterness in their heart. Everyone's kind of averting the eyes right now. Yeah, don't do that. When we do that, we're boasting about our bitterness. The world tells us to do that. We're supposed to do that. But the Bible says, don't do that. And we're supposed to follow the Bible. Now, a lot of the New Testament is made up of letters that Paul wrote to the different churches addressing certain issues. Could you imagine if I went away on a 2-year trip and I wrote this letter back to you guys? Look at 2 Corinthians 12:20. For I am afraid that when I come, I may not find you as I want you to be, and you may not find me as you want me to be. I fear that there may be discord, jealousy, fits of rage, selfish ambition, slander, gossip, arrogance, and disorder. Now, would you like a letter like that? Now, who is Paul writing this to? The Christians. We're supposed to be the well-behaved ones, but apparently we still need some work because godly wisdom will change our behavior. Now, look how James describes when we justify our actions by the worldly standards. James 3:15. Such wisdom does not come down from heaven, but is earthly, unspiritual, demonic. Okay, is that kind of harsh? Yeah. Now, I don't think any of us would admit that we go after things that are earthly, unspiritual, and demonic. When you wake up in the morning, is that on your to-do list? I hope not. Would you like to share with the rest of the class? Call the devil, yeah. Yeah. I think we should be going after the biblical things, the godly, biblical wisdom ways. Now, before you get too discouraged, Jesus came to die to deal with that sin nature in us. We can be forgiven. God gave us the Holy Spirit to empower us to battle this, to win this battle within us. So, what kind of wisdom should we have? Well, here it is, James 3:16. For where you have envy and selfish ambition, there you find disorder and every evil practice. And I think we can see that pretty much everywhere in the world. But the wisdom that comes from heaven is first of all pure, then peace-loving, considerate, submissive, full of mercy and good fruit, impartial and sincere. Are those things describe you in your behavior? Do they describe your driving habits, your parenting habits, your whatever habits? Peacemakers who sow in peace reap a harvest of righteousness. When you have godly wisdom, your actions will be pure, peace-loving, considerate, submissive, full of mercy. What is mercy? Not getting what you deserve. We love mercy. I don't get what I deserve. We aren't so good at giving mercy. When somebody irritates you, offends you, are we full of mercy, giving them forgiveness, or are we giving them a piece of our mind? Next time you watch a political debate with two candidates, check to see if they exhibit these characteristics. In their debate, are they pure? Are they peace-loving? Are they considerate? Are they submissive? Are they full of mercy? Are they impartial and sincere? Not so much. I mean, Ben Carson was the first presidential candidate that I thought actually showed some of these characteristics. He got eaten alive, the poor guy. But he actually tried to demonstrate something like that. But better yet, next time you're in a tense situation, check to see if these attitudes are describing you. Is wisdom living in your life? Are you full of mercy towards people? Are you considerate? Is it good for you? Impartial? Now, this is kind of a difficult message because it really calls us out on our bad behavior. But I want to leave you with two scriptures of positive action. I want to close with this. Luke 6:35. But love your enemies, do good to them, and lend to them without expecting to get anything back. Then your reward will be great, and you will be children of the Most High, because He is kind to the ungrateful and wicked. Be merciful, just as your Father is merciful. If we can actually give mercy the way we want to receive it, it will truly change the way we behave. Now, look at Jesus. He had a tremendous impact on people. Why? Because He showed them grace and mercy. The lady caught in adultery said, well, anybody else without sin, then you get to throw this first stone. We have the opportunity to show people God loves them. How? By extending grace and mercy. That is not natural in this world. Last one, Isaiah 32:7. The fruit of the righteousness will be peace. Its effect will be quietness and confidence forever. We need that in our world today.